2, 1. I welcome you to Out of Line, brought to you by Next Up Entertainment. My name is Jay. Yeah, I'm your mediator for today. I'm here with
We got
Edgar.
Mo. I just want to start off by saying, obviously, this talk show is not for like soft youth. So if you're easily offended, like the door's right there. Yeah, let me get it. Let's get straight into this. Yeah, we're gonna go straight into this landlord video. It's like a little discussion we got going on. I'm gonna leave a little.
you a place to live, and you tear my shit up. Ain't no scam, bitch, cause ain't no insurance on this motherfucker. This gonna come out my pocket, bitch. You gotta have insurance to pull a scam, dumb bitch. Like you did this shit to me because I asked you to pay me my money.
Straight off the bat, so just a little bit of information behind this video. We know that the woman that was renting before the tenant, it was a young woman. I think it was 2 kids, and the landlord, obviously she couldn't make her rent, so the landlord told her to get out. And obviously this is how she retaliated. What are you man thinking about this whole situation?
Bro, I feel it's just extremely petty, to be honest. Can't lie. Like, you get me, a landlord doesn't kick you out straight away for no reason. Like, there's a build up to it. Like, you knew it was coming. For you to just do that, that's just petty, man.
To be honest, I feel like in certain situations, obviously it was COVID, innit? So that being said, a lot of people had lost their jobs. So in that situation, she could have at least had a conversation with her landlord. Bro, listen, I'm having trouble with the rent. Like, at that time, I said the government was giving everyone like time to make up rent, innit?
That's America, though.
Oh, it was America?
That's America.
Oh, it's America.
Yeah, but at that time, bro, she could have had a conversation because obviously the landlord can't just throw it out. Like, he knows there's a whole pandemic going
there's
on.
a whole pandemic.
Plus, she's
2
got,
kids as well.
Exactly, she's got 2 kids, innit? So her smashing up the yard. I said she mashed up the floorboards as well.
Petty,
Like, she done up the windows. Like, bro, she mocked it.
Bro, I don't know why they're doing this stuff. Fucking some. This is. I suppose the guys are some black guy in it who's been trying to set up his business and shit. Like, he's renting fucking apartments and that. He's not a corporation. He's not a company. My man's doing it on his ones. He's got spare money.
He wasn't even insured as well, innit?
See, that's the thing. He wasn't insured. Let me ask you like this, yeah. Is it her fault that my man didn't take the proper precaution to go and get his shit insured?
She didn't even know he wasn't insured.
At the end of the day, it's his
That's
business,
him.
innit? She's someone that's asking for a service.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So he should have had his shit together.
Of course.
At the end of the day,
I can't
cool.
lie, he should have, like, known, like, the type of woman he was letting live in that yard. Do you get me?
Not even because like first looks can be deceiving. She could have come
No,
on.
100%, I hear that, but you get me, in the lead up to the, you get me, kicking her out, you should have known, alright, cool, this is a liability, this is a possible liability, like, this person could, you get me, proceed and do something like that. You get me, he lacked, I can't lie.
He lacked.
He was
big
feeling
time.
like it was a sister, innit? Like, nah, man, like, it's one of the
Because-
sisters, like, I'm not gonna throw her out on the street when she's got 2 kids in it. I'm gonna be gentle
No,
with her, but
100.
she didn't take it well, innit? She stopped paying rent.
No,
Bro, she dragged it, man.
She dragged it.
It's
100%.
immature,
100%
man.
she dragged it. But let me ask you this, man. Like, it was a black woman, right?
Yeah.
It was a black woman. As a black woman, yeah, and or any black person, do you think they would have acted the same way if it was another white man?
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, man.
They wouldn't dare.
Them, nah.
Do you know why is that though? Why as black people do we respect white people's business more than we respect
Let's
our own
be honest,
people's
yeah.
business?
When it when it comes to white people,
Them man
it's
are-
like
they know
them man
them
are basically the authority.
Literally.
So it's like, look, cool, let's
They'll
say
come down
I'm
on
going to a
you.
little altercation with
Full
like a white lady on like outside or like on transport. If she now calls the police, and gives her side of the story,
It's GG.
9
Could
times
be a
out of
different
10,
situation.
I'm getting G-checked by the police.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
That could
saying?
lead to another situation.
another
And we're just
situation,
like, hey man, I just want to keep my hands out of this, you get me?
know what I'm
Let me
saying?
not, let me just follow the rules. But we just find some sort of leeway.
It's
our
like,
own kind that
yeah.
we feel like, oh yeah man, what can they do?
It's like when it comes to black businesses, people just don't really give a damn. Do you know what I'm saying?
Us. But as a black business owner, do you think it's like our responsibility to move like these white dons and like so quote unquote snitch, like if that sort of shit, if like why shouldn't
Do you know
I as
what?
a black man go to the
It's
fence
not
for something
snitching,
like
though,
that?
'cause
It's not-
he
it's not-
lost money, fam. He's
Yeah,
losing
at the end of the day, it's
bare
not
money.
snitching because at the end of the day, he's got a business to run.
Yeah,
Cool,
he's
he
got
should
his
have been
life.
insured, he should have taken the
Should've been
proper
insured.
precautions, but at this rate, what can he do? He can't assault her because then it will look bad on his part.
Of course.
And plus, he's got evidence where he shared it on social media. So at that
But he's
point,
not insured though.
he's
so
not.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see what happens to her though. Is she getting bagged? What's going to happen to her, fam? Because, man,
I mean,
imagine
she has
if,
to.
if it was
It's
us
criminal
though, we're
damage,
getting
bro.
bagged, fam. That's
Yeah.
damage of property and
Yeah, I
shit,
know,
bro.
but that's
course.
because
That's
they would
cool.
have taken the precautions. You get me, insurance.
Let me ask you this, yeah, a little question there. Why is there such a negative stigma around black businesses and like, because I know them that they're the quickest to support like their favorite brand, whatever, is owned by some white donny. But as soon as someone comes out with something trying to compete, they're like, I don't know, G, I don't know if I want to pay
Do
the
you know what I
price.
think it is? I feel like everyone just wants to go for the brand that's popping. Like if
Yeah.
that brand isn't known, then no one wants to hear about it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you won't see people rocking outside Dunlop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah.
Freela. Like they're not really brands that are really up there. But you'll mainly see people rocking Nike or Adidas.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
People
when it,
copy what people do, innit?
yeah, everyone just wants to hop on the new trend, bro. That's it.
It's flex culture, man.
I'm saying.
You get me? They just want to have the latest thing, look the best in the public eye.
For real.
Some of these white businesses have been around for longer, innit? They've got a reputation.
I'm gonna say something
Yes.
that might be a bit controversial,
Mm.
but I think like the majority of London, D-Rad hard.
Oh, 100%.
Hard.
That's a fact.
But they do it for the same business as
clout.
well, fam.
Bro,
See, bare
literally
people set up-
for clout.
Like, cool. We're all about black businesses nowadays, right? So why are they all competing for the same market in the same area with the same products, bruv? I'm seeing everyone doing nails and lashes. All the man that are doing rapping and like are setting up these fucking like setting up the same businesses or shoe companies, sourcing shoes. Why not a different type of business, bruv? Why are you all competing
Because,
for a small
bro,
percentage?
I'll be real. No one
You know
wants
what
to
I'm
take.
saying?
No one wants to take that risk.
No one wants to go outside the box.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why they
Everyone's
do well.
scared. They just want to be in a place where they're comfortable. But that's not what business is
That's
about.
not what
Business is about.
You're never gonna progress in a
what I'm
saturated
saying.
market, fam.
You won't.
I don't know, man. Like there always needs to be competition. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're all
Literally.
in the same market, though.
But when it's all oversaturated, bro,
And
like,
it's like,
No, like you get me. Like for example, bro. Like there's not just one main designer. Do you get me? Hella. You got
yeah,
BC,
fam. How many
Balmain,
times have you linked
all
to
of
Ting,
this.
yeah? And you're like, you ask her, "Aye, wait, what you doing with your life?" And she's like, "Oh, I run a last business."
Nah, bro.
Fam,
bro.
listen, like, hey, listen. I don't want to hear it no more. Like, it's rinsed.
I hear
Way
nah,
too
bro,
many in
I
one
hear
market.
that.
Rinse.
In
I
one
hear
market.
that. No, I hear that. But you get me on
So-
the other side. You get me on the other side. You get me. You got deep it. Like not everyone does the same type of lashes. Not everyone does the same type. Like someone's gonna be better than someone in it. Like there's how many man kicking ball. Yeah. Do you get me? Yeah. Ronaldo is better than most of these. Man, Messi's still better than most of these. You get me? You're gonna have someone that's unique in this thing. But obviously, I hear your point. That's oversaturated. Like don't get twisted. Like more people should be venturing out into more things. But bro, if they're doing that. Fair enough. You can only be the best at what you do, innit? You can only grind to be the best at what you
But
do.
people can't say black businesses aren't doing well. When we say black, but if you go back to Africa or the Caribbean, man, them are doing real businesses out there, bro. It's just out here we're diaspora.
people just don't shed enough
because of
light
the
on it.
opportunities.
Look,
bro.
because we're diaspora and we're out here, we're competing for the people out here's attention, innit?
Of course.
So we're centered within our own culture. We're not going for man them outside, fam. Why not? So you're right.
Nah, bro, I thought because like there's less opportunity. Like, bro, back in the homeland, you get me. All the opportunities are there, like open because you get me. We are of the same like skin color, race. I'm saying, like, I'm saying that, innit? Because round here, you get me. Certain doors are closed because of the way we look. No cap.
Of course.
cap. You get me?
But that's the same if you go back there, though. I've been in some places when you go there and you're not from there, they're not gonna embrace you as much.
That's bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. But where you get me, I can only speak about where I am in it, and I just know that there's certain roles that I can't achieve because I'm like, you get me. You have to know a certain somebody, and then people don't look at like my type of people the way it is. Man, say it innit. You get me. You get me. We know that.
Man, they need to take risks, though. That's
No, that's
really
what I'm
take
saying,
these
bro.
risks.
It's slowly breaking, but it's definitely not a thing that I'm seeing. Like maybe not in like anytime soon. Maybe when I'm older or my kids, they might have. I might see them like, in positions of power like that. Do you get me? But right now, it's a slow change, bro. It's sad, but it's a slow
Too many
change.
rappers having lashes, bro.
Say-
Alright, so speaking of, obviously we touched on a little bit of black culture. Let's bring it into the Black Lives Matter movement. Like, what do you lot think about the Black Lives movement? Like, and the impact it's had after obviously George and Breonna Taylor Like, what's
For
your-
me, I think it was needed, 100%. I feel like at that time, like obviously that video got shown around like worldwide, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it really gave everyone a view of
Nah,
how
this
we
is
felt
too
for so long,
far.
how like
It
the
was-
police have been
yeah,
dealing with us.
You get me?
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's
So
too- it's
I feel like the
gone too
movement,
far.
I wouldn't say, no, you know what? The movement was needed, 100%.
100% it was needed, but what was that impact? Do you think? Because look, I'm looking at it as a thing. Yeah, it was in 1 week and then out the next. All of these
it had-
big companies.
I thought through the summer, it had the summer, like, I thought it was a summer phase. You get, that's the way I see it, and it was a summer phase because, not gonna, like, them 3 months I was seeing, like, yeah, cool, saying that maybe there's gonna be some change because I'm seeing all these big corporations, like fucking Nike, all of this person like Black Lives Matter, and like, oh, we're hiring this amount of diverse people,
But,
people
yeah.
of ethnic minorities, this and that. But bro, like, we're in autumn, winter now.
Nothing.
They've
I
been
just-
quiet, you know.
I just
They've
feel
been
like
quiet,
going
saying nothing.
from your point, yeah, I just feel like a lot of them just used it as a chance to capitalize off the fact that we've done a march. Do you know what I'm saying? Like obviously Nike, Adidas. I'm not saying they was just in for it, but let's be honest, they made profit off that movement.
They did.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I agree with what you said. It was needed, isn't it?
It was needed,
very
yeah.
needed. But the problem was the impact was shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Impact
Like
was-
a lot of people weren't going
Yeah.
there to march. Some of them was just going to
Right.
legal. Some of them
was
even
a mob.
started looting.
Bro,
Like, it was just a
They were
motive.
moving to
You know what I'm
They
saying?
were burning
Right.
down black businesses,
Like,
and
people-
other businesses, bro. For like they were burning all businesses. They didn't give a fuck what it was.
Yeah, like people don't like. It's
You
like
don't take it
a lot of
into
people just
consideration.
went there just to be there for the crowd and just to say, yeah, I went to a Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't know the actual root of why we're going to march. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're just going
And that's
for
one
this
thing that's
trendy.
just pissed man off.
You get me?
So speaking on that, do you think that obviously like we touched on it a tiny bit, but do you think celebrities or even like corporations, like, they could have had a more effective stance on the social justice that was going on?
No.
Celebrities. I don't feel it was a celebrity's role. Do you get me? Because it's such a like it's police versus us. You get me? The only people that can reform police is the government. You get me? It was, celebrities could put a word in. You get me? But like there's not really like so
I
much
just-
they can do.
I just feel like
You know what I'm
celebrities
saying?
could have used their platform a bit more. But I feel like if they're gonna do it because you want to do it, not because your followers are tagging you into certain things. Because I feel like a lot of celebrities got pressured in doing it.
That's wrong.
Do you know what that
saying?
reminds me
That's
of?
wrong.
Fam, I remember Kylie Jenner was the main one. She got pressured.
Yeah,
And
100%.
it was bait. She didn't post nothing for a solid 2 weeks, nothing, yeah. People started getting onto her, and then she posted a little selfie and hashtag BLM. Man, them were getting onto her. Like,
Like,
no,
what
but
do you want?
Yeah,
What do you
like,
want to do?
But
You
it's like-
posted to post something. She posted and think that, bro, she's a celebrity. You
And it's
move
like-
moving like this is the
It's
president.
even imagine, bro.
For the country.
If she slaps like a mil in donation, they'll be like, oh, why didn't you slap 10 mil?
That's
It's
very
like, bro,
true.
you can't do like
can't
anything you
please
do. You
everybody.
can't win.
People
You can't,
They
yeah.
just want more.
No, but they
People
want it to be
hate.
fakes. They say they want real, but then they end up getting fake because
You
she
get what I'm
didn't
saying?
post anything because she didn't want to post
She
it.
didn't want
You don't know
to, but
why,
no pressure,
but then you force her to. And when
And then when she now does it, it's not good enough.
it's
But-
not
what?
but
It's, yeah, like,
look at it from this perspective. Yeah, she's a white woman with a black daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, people shouldn't have had to be like, Kylie, where you at?
no, but
That's your daughter. This is something that is gonna affect your daughter in the future. Like, yeah, we're trying
It's
to
gonna
change
affect
the
her
future
as
for
well,
her daughter.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think people were getting a bit outraged. It's like, fam, like you're with a black man. You have your baby dad is black. Like, where's the support? And you're one of the
I
one of the
hear that.
biggest influences on this
hear
platform.
that.
I just sorry Rico, but I just feel like with those kind of situations, you can't force someone to speak out. They're gonna speak out if they want to speak out.
if it's genuine as well. Sometimes.
Yeah, because I'll be real. Yeah, if you're gonna speak out, just say it with your chest, man. Don't do it half-hearted.
Don't do it
Because
'cause you're
we can
close.
always suss it out whether it's true or not.
That's why I respect Anthony Joshua when he went to the marches, but when I broke
Yeah.
it, like, he went.
Do you get it? He was
done
there.
it.
He's
Front
there.
line.
He's there.
I didn't, he posted educational stuff as well, fam. Some were
Yeah.
doing that as well. I respect educational shit, but some were posting it to like, get clout.
That's what I'm saying,
Bro,
bro.
clout
Clout
chase,
is
bro. I'm
killing
telling you,
our
man. It
people.
goes back to the point you're saying, bro. I'm telling you, dick riders. social media.
Yeah,
purpose.
the whole
They
social
just
media
do it
thing.
for the fam. They do it for the net, man. Do it for the gram.
They profit off of it as well, you know, because they look like they're pro Black Lives Matter, so we're gonna give them this role. But if they speak out against it, bro, their life is fucked, fam.
Fam, all them
They're cancelled.
sponsorships.
Bro, there's no
bro.
risk. If they want to say what they want to genuinely say, they're not gonna say it. Let's keep
It's
it
very
keep it
true.
hush.
Because you can't really and truly, in this day and age, everyone's just so fucking sensitive.
It's
You
true.
can't say nothing. People will just be there typing,
No,
oh,
you can't have
you
an
can't say
opinion.
that.
No,
It's like,
wait.
what do you mean?
Hey,
Get it?
About
It's like,
Yeah.
with the whole, obviously with the whole Kevin Hart thing, when he was talking about gay people, how he wouldn't like his son to be gay. At the end of the day, that's just his opinion. And back then, no one confronted him about
It
it.
was a
Why-
joke.
It
He said
was
it
a
was a
joke.
joke. It was a joke.
But then
He
10
smashed
years
a
later,
dollhouse off his,
everyone
son.
now,
He
do
was
you
gay.
get what I'm saying? It's like now, everyone's getting called out for the previous tweets. Obviously, I'm not saying it's okay, but it's like at that time, why did no one speak up about it? Why are you now waiting? And obviously that
Cancel
year,
culture.
he was meant to host the BAFTA.
Host the-
I mean, not the
Oscars.
Oscars, sorry.
Oscars.
It was
Yeah.
the Oscars, innit?
And he
It was
got
a dream as well,
blocked
fam.
You
off.
get what I'm saying?
Dream,
And then he's getting forced to apologise.
And he didn't.
He didn't,
No.
and I don't blame him for that.
Nah, he did. He didn't. Then he left. Then he apologized.
Yeah, because
he had to.
He had to,
he
innit?
had
But
to,
it's like
force.
stuff like that,
Really,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just the snowflake generation. Like now, everyone's just so fucking
Too
sensitive.
soft, man.
So,
get what
so
I'm
you
saying?
see how the Black Lives Matter movement, in my opinion, had zero impact. It was needed, but I don't really think it did
Yeah,
that
it
much.
didn't.
It was
Nah.
sponsorships and T-shirts, yeah.
Mothers.
Why does the LGBT have they won the race in it? If it wasn't the Olympics, bro, them man have destroyed us, bro. They got more
Because
rights
do you know
than us
what?
nowadays.
I'm sorry, I'm
They're
gonna
doing
say
numbers
it.
on
I
us,
just
bro.
feel like they love to include themselves in every little issue. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. They're doing numbers on us though,
Doing
compared to
numbers,
Let
bro.
me tell you this. Who led the Black Lives Matter thing? Black people, yeah? Who leading the LGBTQ community thing?
other people.
White people.
No, but other people outside the LGBT,
Oh, yeah.
like, so advocates for them, supporters of them.
Bro, we're just not rated, man. You get me? It's because we're black. Mum's life.
No, but why?
Bro, you know, bro.
You know
do
what?
we really need to
No,
explain
no,
it, bro?
but I'm saying-
We're just coming off
The free man.
of getting, you get me? Where this is like, it's only been like what? How many years since the last like Jim Crow things were let off? Even that's even in America. You get me? Like, you get me? But
Most of us are new here. Most of us,
Literally.
like minorities here, we come here.
first generation.
Second,
thing.
maybe if you're a Jamaican,
Bro,
like
these
you've probably been
lot
here.
have
third
made.
one.
They know what they're doing, bro. You get me?
But that's why I think people should go back, because you're here in a minority, you know, you're claiming for, you want rights and stuff, obviously, but every minority group in different countries always gets mistreated. Like, when you go back to Nigeria, you might be getting mistreated, but it's not because of your race. You get it? Because that's your people.
Yeah, exactly.
White people, I don't hear white people getting mistreated because they're white.
Literally, we're live
get
on
it,
getting
like-
the
like,
street because of the way I look.
So that's why I think the LGBT people, they've done it, fam, and they've done it in a way where they got way more rights than us.
Bro, they got
Way
so much support for them.
In a way short amount of
In,
time.
I
as well.
don't know how they done it in such a quick
You
amount.
say one thing, bro, that's it, you're cancelled. You can't go nowhere, fam.
You
You're
can't
beat.
say
can't
none
shut
about
up,
that.
can't do
Yeah.
nothing.
They say freedom of speech, but when you say you're
When you
free,
now say the freedom of speech, it's like, if I now say, oh, I don't want my son to be gay, bro, they'll slaughter me.
They'll
immediately.
slaughter you.
I ain't
That's-
got nothing
why
against
don't you
them.
think-
And that don't mean I ain't got nothing against them. That's just my personal opinion.
Well,
yeah.
I don't want my son to be
but
gay.
what happened to freedom of speech? Because guess what? Anyone can say anything, yeah? If they say something you don't like them because they said it, fair enough. There's consequences to what you say, innit? But they shouldn't be getting
That's why I feel
bagged
like
for saying it one
sometimes,
time.
yeah,
Locked off of
I feel like
full
their
force.
community, they're just,
Nah, man.
they're bullies, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, because they know if they, like, let's say you say something about them and they come out, bro, everyone's going to support them. And I just feel like a lot of people supporting them are just scared.
But I think it's the feminists that are pushing their movement, bro. I don't. You know what the funny thing is? When have you run into a gay person, yeah, that is pushing their movement on you?
No, I
It's
don't.
actually never them.
Yeah, it's
I'll
never
be honest
them
with you, but
still.
their community, they're never the ones in your face, yeah,
Yeah.
or like a
'Cause
trans
I've-
person
yeah,
come to you.
yeah,
It's other people doing the talking for them, and then they're saying,
Then they start getting gassed.
or like,
and
how
then-
can you say
yeah.
that to that person? I feel offended. How are you gonna talk about them? I'm like,
And
you're not,
everyone else.
You're not even in their
you're not even in their community.
Yeah,
Well
yeah,
done.
yeah.
They're pushing the agenda for them, fam.
Literally, man.
Let me ask you like this, a little bit of a topic change. I want to hear what you man's opinion is on this. Do you think black men should be dating white women?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
do what you want to do, innit? Especially if you're born here, you're not back in Africa or the Caribbean. Yeah? You've grown up here. You're
Growing
basically
up, you've
English
seen the different.
culturally.
Yeah, man. But
Mixture,
obviously,
mixture.
I need to
you
be
get
with
me,
someone that
there's certain
understands my culture.
experiences. There's certain experiences that you'll experience as a black person that maybe a white girl won't understand. You get me? Like obviously the interrogation, getting interrogated by police, getting followed around in shops and stuff. So obviously, obviously you do what you do, but bro, if you're getting a wife, you need someone that understands you. For you and understands what you go through. You get me? So you
culture,
can
daily
relate and
struggle.
And your
live.
culture,
You get
innit?
me?
Your
Live all the
culture.
struggles, man.
All,
get me?
all I'm saying is just find someone that understands you as a person and the challenges you're gonna go through. And I just feel like if you go for a white person, they might not necessarily, because obviously they've not gone through what you're going through. They're not gonna feel being followed in a shop while you're just getting something. They're not gonna know getting harassed by police while you're just standing. Do you get what I'm saying? And getting asked questions. They're not gonna know that. So I just feel like certain men just need to know, like, they need to show the sisters love, man.
I feel like, yeah, as a community,
show
black
them
men
love,
need
man.
to show more love to our black women.
And this,
for real.
some of them are just, they'll be bashing sisters as well. And it's
for
like,
real.
what's wrong with you, bro?
It goes on both sides, bruv. I see the women bashing the men every single time. I see the guys
But you know
do
what?
it too. White people don't do it in their
They
community.
don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Asians don't do it.
Why is it our community we're clawing at each other's necks?
So the culture nowadays is disrespect,
it's a
innit?
trend thing,
It's
man.
disrespect on both sides. Both sides.
It's a
I'm not saying anyone's to blame in it, but actually they are both sides. You need to find out the men and the women. But
And then why do we have this sort of mentality where it's like we see another sister with a white man and it's like, oh, what are you doing, fam?
no, because I don't know, man. I can't. Every situation is different, innit? Because some people might genuinely like a girl in another race, and they like that specific. Look, because she's white, because it's that girl, innit? So it's a different. I can't really talk too much, innit? I don't know. Everyone's case is different, innit? Some girls say specifically, I don't like black guys, or I don't like black guys from a certain country. Like, you see some girls say, oh, if he's Nigerian, nah. And you see some brothers say, I don't like black girls. I don't want to deal with black girls no more. Some man say that as well. That's wrong. You shouldn't cancel a culture because you think you don't like them. Because you might meet someone in that culture and change your opinion.
Exactly, but every human's different. That's what I say. I don't discriminate in it, but I'm just saying, for marriage, I know why, like, you get me, what direction I'm going. Literally.
Alright, so let me move on to the social media aspect of today's video. Yeah? I want to ask you, yeah, so I want to ask you, has social media, has social media become a free meal ticket for women? Like,
100%.
Is that even a question?
yeah.
Oh my days, fam. When girls be saving man, them as free food, this, safe, fam.
Side chick 1, side chick
Safe.
2, hey, you know how it is.
Girls be DMing 5 points in, oh, you taking me hacker.
Oh, gauchos.
Nigga, shut up. Hacker. Can you even go hacker by yourself?
Yeah,
Get out of here, man.
If a girl tells me, when you taking me hack, like on a first,
Even though when you taking me out, I just get so pissed off. Like, who are you?
I don't know.
I don't owe you nothing.
We're gonna do over food,
yeah.
bro. Like you can't go McDonald's, go to a
Get
park
out
and
of
get
it,
more of that date than
man,
fucking gauchos, bro. Is you your wife, bro?
Nah.
Or your like long-term girlfriend?
Females ask for a lot, you know, nowadays, bro. They just feel so entitled.
Safe, man.
Like the Birkenbag situation, fam.
Bro.
Listen, don't get me started on these fucking Birkins, bro.
Where was the
Mind my
name?
French, I know we're on YouTube, but come on now, like,
Social, bro. I'm telling you,
Money.
bro. It all goes stems back down, man.
And it,
Live or social media, it's because we're like, it shows us bare things that you get me. You can be here, you can see shit from like someone in America's life, someone in Japan, someone thinks they do a thing, and they just feel like, oh, I'm entitled to this.
hey,
You
that's
get
the
me?
word.
They feel like
Entitled.
they're entitled.
Do you know why?
They feel
Yeah.
like they need to be in that
'Cause
same
I remember-
caliber. But they're not putting the same work in, fam. Man's mashing some necks.
Well, they are putting the work in nowadays. They're putting the work in on social media, fam. It's fake perception. Why do you think these girls are getting a free meal ticket, bruv? They know they got. If you don't want to take them out, they got 10 other niggas after you. Want to take them out.
Oh yeah, fam.
You know what I'm saying, fam.
Yeah, I
It's
hear
peak.
that, fam. It stands to us though. Like, man, them are just moving like the weakest link, fam, because of bunda.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of men be getting finessed because they don't know when to say no.
They can't even.
They see a fat
They just feel
ass
pressure,
and
like
a
they've got to
nice
do it.
face,
You get what
and they
I'm
just
saying?
get
But
hooked.
that's
That's
what
all-
when a girl really likes you, bro, she doesn't care about taking you out on date. You can go to a park, or you can go anywhere, fam. She won't even talk about gauchos, but if she don't like you, she wants you for the money.
That's
Then
how
she's
it's
talking about
supposed to
Birkenbag.
be, fam. That's how it's, fam. I got so used to this culture of like, oh, like it's supposed to impress a girl. Like I'm thinking, all right, let me chat to this new thing. Yeah, all right, let me spend a little bit of extra bread. Let's go take her out to gauchos, yeah. And then she's there talking about like, oh, you don't gotta do that, you know. I don't mind the Nando's. Fam, that took me off guard.
She likes you. She wants to know you. She wants
She
to know
wants you
you.
for you.
Mothers.
You know what I'm saying?
Authentic.
No, that's
how
like
it's supposed to
wants
be.
money,
That's
fam.
an authentic
That's
thing.
you know what I'm saying? But listen, let me ask you, like, yeah. Do you think as men we can leverage social media and gain the same opportunity as like these top earning females? You know what? You know these girls are doing like
100%.
they got the bread off of Instagram. They're getting bread off of fans
Hell no.
only.
Man,
So conflicting
bro,
natures, what? It's
What?
all-
What? Bro, come
No,
on, man.
to do the same thing that they do on social media. Not selling a product.
not
Just
do the
being
same
a-
thing. You,
All girl needs to do
influencer.
is show her breasts and she's
An
getting
influencer.
like 5k a day, bro.
I don't want to. I don't want to call them anything
Just a little
else.
bit of
innit?
breast.
It
That's
could
it.
be.
that's calm,
It could be
bro.
something
But
else.
you lot are moving like
influencer.
social, but you man are moving like you just go on social media in 2020 just for babes, like boobs and bum.
But that's what's supposed to be
Nah,
there, though.
people do that.
No, but it's not the only.
World
thing,
Star
though.
do sponsors for it. Fam. Imagine World Star doing sponsor
Bro,
for chicks, man. and just
hun-
like-
yeah, but bro,
Why?
that's what I'm saying. World Star on Instagram doing their thing, bro.
Bro.
You get me? A music, like a thing,
Bro.
a platform that you can drop music, bro. You
If
can do so
females-
much stuff on social media, bro. Celebrity to make peace, bro. Right now, I can't hate in it. You get
No,
me?
but leverage for the same way that they're leveraging it. I'm talking about in terms of like getting free meals and doing that. I'm not talking about business. That's different, isn't it? Go on, yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, obviously, because like you get me, business like you can make your family it's a grand. You get me, you can do your thing, use social media to boost your thing. You get me, you can make peas off of this thing, bro. Like live, look at these YouTubers, they're using social media now. You get me?
But they're creating content, bro.
Yeah,
These girls
exactly.
some of these girls are footing it up and making money.
No, 100, but that's what I'm saying, bro. It is what you make of it, bro.
You not seen that situation with Notes?
Get
where-
how you live,
You not
bro.
seen that situation with Notes where that girl just can't
Oh,
come
Made
out.
that stupid
She
song,
made a diss
innit?
track. She went to the studio, or Lani, bruv, with a TRH, so she made a fucking
Nah,
whole.
that's all mad.
Flew to another country,
That's all
through a
mad.
whole music video. Why? Girls can get away with that. Man, them can't. What if a man does that, bruv?
Yo, he's a
100,
little
that's
bitch,
what I'm
isn't
saying,
he?
bro. That's what I'm trying to
He's a
say.
bitch
If you
if he
see it
does
in
that
that
too,
light,
bro.
if you see it in that light, of course it's not, but you get me. It's not just that light. You get me. There's other means. That's why I say personally, you get me. The man them can leverage it. It might be harder, but it can be done. Do you get what I'm saying? You can still make peas off of this thing, bro.
I just
No,
feel like the females have this whole social media thing on lock, bro.
No, 100%.
They win the race, bruv.
They're winning.
Yeah, they're leading it, but it's not impossible. You get me? It's not 100%.
I
You get
agree
me?
with that statement. Like, I think that women they're exploiting men's lust
100%.
to gain that success, because really and truly, why is it that a girl can just post up bunda or just show breasts and she's getting
Bare
like,
man in the comment. Bare man. in the-
Thousand
yeah,
likes.
Man,
yeah,
yes,
man.
bro. You know how it be, fam, in the end from young.
Mm.
Like, broski, from young families, like, they know what they've been doing, fam. Like,
And you know the funny thing is, bruv, I always just see them on the timeline non-stop. You just seeing girls non-stop, just posting pictures. They know man them are thirsty, innit?
Oh,
and
no,
they exploiting it. I don't blame
100,
them.
bro.
I don't blame them, innit? But man them need to step the game up and like have a bit more awareness.
I can't lie. I respect y'all for doing what they do, even though I would personally I wouldn't.
I
like
can't
to
get
do
like,
that.
I can't get
all of
something.
it,
Nah,
bro.
do you know what it is?
Yeah. Some-
I respect the hustle, innit? You
I
get
respect
me?
the hustle,
Like,
it is.
I can't hate.
It's
on
the
a
strong
girl,
downplay
you know
its
what
own
I mean?
brand.
You get
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
respect it though. It's the
But
strong like
you can't-
Oh,
yeah,
you
you
know
can't
what it
respect
is?
it, but
You
you
know
can't
I can't
downplay it,
respect.
bro.
I can't
I
respect.
can't-
I
I
can't
can't
respect
respect
man
it,
them.
innit?
That are
They're
boosting
making
their
money.
thing.
They're making money, they're
Yeah,
doing their
exactly,
job.
bro.
But for our community, especially within our, let's say the minority community, the African community, or the Caribbean, the black community, yeah? Bruv, it's not good, innit? Because the younger kids see this and say, oh, she's making money doing this. I
They're
want
gonna
to
do
do
the
that.
same.
Bro,
Can I-
the reason
long
you need to,
term,
bro, you
long
need to
term.
hit the man them. You need to hit the man them that are paying these girls. You get me? You need to be hitting
Oh,
them, man. Do you get me?
Yeah,
You because bro, I can't get sucked in. Do you get what I'm saying? I know that's not me in it, but these girls are still gonna get paid. I'm not paying them. Some other
Brothers.
brother.
That's what I'm saying. The man they need to step up. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to
I'm not
say,
telling the
bro.
women to stop doing what they're doing. I'm saying the man they need to get their awareness.
No,
up.
100, bro.
Alright,
That's
bro,
the only way to
alright,
lock off.
Going from your point, yeah, do you feel like these social influencers, it should be their duty to be role models to the little kids?
No, I'm saying how they influence, what they're influencing. They're all influencing the same thing, bro. They're all puppets, bro. For the most part, like, when I'm talking about, especially because the topic you said free meal, they're using it for a free meal. I'm not talking about the ones that create content. Like there's that Nella Rose, right?
Nella Rose is good.
She's doing her thing, but she's
she's-
creating
no,
content,
she's
bro.
Louis, fam.
She's creating content. I'm
She's
not talking about girls or even men that you're talking about creating, making money for social media, creating content on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
I'm not talking about that.
Just
I'm
the
talking
guy
about
that press breast and batty. That's
yeah,
it.
they're literally all that. You don't even know what their occupation is except for they take pictures rather than flying out. Yeah. They're in
Oh
Dubai
my
this week. They're in
days.
Qatar this week. They're in Spain next week. What the like?
Sugar daddy.
You don't know what their job is.
Something
I'm not
dodgy's
saying that they're
going
not
on.
doing something, but we don't know, innit? And people kind of guess it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're gonna get free meal tickets, bro. And the man they need to pattern up. They can keep
Oh,
doing
that's
what they're
what I'm
doing.
saying, man.
I won't lie. Listen, as a man, I don't know if I could ever like wife a thing like that, but
There's no way.
It's too much attention,
But-
bro. You're a target yourself.
I respect the grind. You women can stay over there. I'ma stay in my own lane. I like a woman who's doing her like, you know what I'm saying. She's going uni and shit.
Humble.
She's humble and things like.
Don't really do too much for the gram as well, man.
But with that being said, though, as a man, I do love my host. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. I can't lie. It's my downfall.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
bro,
man,
do you get what I'm
rappers
saying?
are attractive to good girls. Some good girls go for bad guys, fam.
Man,
Why?
them love girls, innit? You get me? But certain man, it's just about the level that you'd go liking girl, innit? Like obviously, us man here, like you get me, we like girl, but some man them like girl, like yeah, let me fly you here, let me do this for you, let me give you some peas, keep you up. You get me? And girls have clocked, raw. This is what's going in. Fam, let me utilise this. That's what I can't. That's what I can't hate. They clock the game, innit?
They clock
You
the
get me?
game.
Us man are lacking.
I don't knock the whole.
Lovers.
I don't
You
respect.
get
No,
me?
don't get twisted. I don't knock the game in, and I get what they're doing. They're doing their thing, but I'm just saying, it's not a good way.
Yes,
though.
bro.
The way it's heading, it's
Bro,
not good though.
Man in that
Fuck.
trap, they know it's not good, but they gotta make it somehow. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Live O's, get how you live.
What
bro.
I don't rate is if you're a broke guy, you're done. You can't do that.
Guess
Fam,
what?
it's tight.
But guess what? These broke brothers are getting more gab than these guys that spend their money on girls. So you know that's a funny.
See, I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Broke guys, like girl, bro, there's broke guys. I know that girls genuinely love them. They'll go for them. They'll do stuff for them. It's a flip side, but it's very rare. Because man are simping for girls a lot, and they're willing to pay anything. Do you get it?
I hear that, but I feel, nah, man. It's just because I feel that in that situation there, it's because obviously they know that the bread ain't obviously on the up, so they have to up other standards. You know what I'm saying? Same way, like girl them, like broke girls. You get me? They know that raw. I need to get the bag somehow. This is how I'm gonna do it. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, you're telling me you don't know girls here that will go for a certain guy that doesn't have a job. You might be doing some stuff on the up, but he ain't got money, yeah? There's a brother that's
Bro,
got
he's
money.
got to have something going on. You
There's a
get what I'm
brother-
saying?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
let's be
You
honest,
get me?
bro.
There has to be a feat, like
There
bro.
has to be
There has to be
something
something there that's pulling them towards. They're not gonna go there for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they go there for a reason. The same way people go for opposites. Some
Some girl go for dead guys that
Yeah.
have peas. You get what I'm saying? There has to be something. It's called the peas, bro. It's got to be a factor.
Let me record this. Alright, so we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you for watching Out of Line with Next Up Entertainment. Obviously, I've been your mediator here today. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more content. Obviously, that's gonna help out the channel a lot. Make sure you share this as well. Get a lot more views. Get this shit popping. Alright.
Peace.
No.
Peace.